It's your boy Chad Rob. Common bodybuilding injuries. Let's talk about it.
Hello, welcome to my show. You know, pretty ladies on front row. Yeah.
So in bodybuilding, the most common that I've suffered with and that I hear other people that train hard is shoulder. This right here. That's probably the most common bodybuilding injury that I can think of. Some others would be, wrist pain, elbow pain, knee pain. Heck, I remember even a time my back, like where my trap and lower lats, can I remember that hurt for a while. Oh yeah, and you can't forget about that whatever this is, that I guess that's your bicep where it connects to your forearm. That thing, that's a painful one too. That I would say is to look out for. And what I would do if you're suffering with any of these pains is not necessarily quit, but I would definitely consider, like I say in all my other videos, is just make sure you warm it up. Because I've noticed when I go in and I hit, because now I used to be a time you do 135, 5 to 10, and then you ready to do working sets. Well, now, I may get under 135 on a bench. I'm talking about a bench press or even a squat, and do it 3 or 4 sets, a 10, just to kind of get lubricated, get the blood going. Especially like when I've had knee pains, I may sit on the extensions for 30 minutes, and I know that sounds crazy, but you just may have to get to the gym a little earlier just to be able to, do that movement, leg extension, then stretch, do that movement, then stretch and stretch. Just because, it takes that long to get it to where it's not uncomfortable. Because what's going to happen when these pains occur in these different areas, it's going to prohibit the contraction of the muscle. And that's what you're there for, is to grow that particular muscle. So if you can't contract it right because of the pain, you're just lifting. You're just going from point A. You're a weightlifter instead of a bodybuilder. So as a bodybuilder, we want to grow the muscle. So if I can't contract it, stretch it, and contract it, then I'm wasting my time. So like I was talking about with legs, you may, like I said, you may see me in there warming up for 30 minutes if I'm having some knee pains that day, because I need to be able to get my quad engaged. If I can't get my quad engaged, there's no sense in me training legs. I don't need any more no knee gains, at least not that I know of. And the same thing with elbows. You can't bench. If your elbow hurt, you're going to have to contract. Because if your elbow's hurt, you're not going to be able to hit chest. You're going to be so focused on your elbow, that's where your mind's going to be. So that's what I think the most common injuries are that I can think of off the top of my head. And I've had a couple, lower back from deadlifting a couple times, but the most common is definitely these parts of your shoulder. That stuff that gets to hurting. And then this probably hurt me for a few years. It went from like my right and then my left. That hurt for a while. Even my wrist, was hurting for the longest, and elbow for a little while, but knees, almost 2 years of that. And so yeah, those are the most common injuries or pains, nagging. We call those nagging injuries because you hurt or you injured. So we call those. I forget which one's the one that you can't play with. I guess you can't play with an injury, but you can play if you hurt. So these are like hurts, that you're going to suffer. We'll call them injuries for this sake. But yeah, keep your eye out for those. And I wouldn't say quit training on them, but I would say be smart and watch the loads. Make sure it's something that's real fluent for you to warm it up. Don't hop right up under your heaviest max weight and go for pushing, because then you will hurt it. Then you won't be injured, you'll be hurt, and you'll be out of it. Yeah, injured's the one you can play on, not hurt. But anyway, there's my 2 cents on it. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let me know in the comments what you think. Those common injuries for you. And don't forget to, tell a friend. And hey, if you got any questions about anything, I've been doing this a long time. Leave a question in the description, in the comments, not the description, the comments, and I'll get back with you. And as always, I'll be back. Zip.
What up? Appreciate you watching the video.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Like, comment. Let me know what y'all want to see next. You see the gains. Yeah.